Greetings, Fez. I mean, you don't need me to get hip. I mean, it's in every Harry and Meghan movie. You know, the mother calls her flower because she transforms to a rose when she eats my shit. And now here they're receiving, I'll cut you mail to Catherine. Because of me, because of the night rapes, when they come to rape me and then they tell me, do you understand, if you don't let us fuck you, we're gonna cut you. I don't say anything. Then comes Cristal, and she says okay, because that's the word they need to hear now. Otherwise, when it comes to say, Uriel having engaged Tracy when he was seeing me, and now marrying them, and it's shooting Muhammad, but it's gonna be my fault, the whole thing, it's beyond humiliation, the position I'm in now, on terrestrial grounds. Otherwise, well, maybe I'll say just a few things. So first, when I was lifted in Switzerland, there was invisible beings around me that were helping me to shift to levity and light, to be acceptable for William. And so once I went up on the ship, I'm not sure what you all saw. I don't know, on your end, the waterfall and then all of the pyramids and the fleets and then the lights, how we do, then we vanished. So I'm not gonna give a chronological order because it was a whole year on your terms, but what transpired was I was recognized at that moment for being the most ancient divine figure that they're seeking. So they got me, and then I went on the quadrant of infinity, and we we were rewired, I was rewired in totality out of all my old belief systems. I thought I was a lesbian as Aurora Al-Khoury, then as Melania Tabrawi I did other things. Then once I went up, and we merged, we went back to the beginning and we redid the whole thing so that I understand what it is minus original sin, what the expected was. And then since I arrived at these levels and I had already overcome terrestrials and everything they're about, then I was given the next, but it didn't come after I was told what everyone else is. So, but they never get picked up like me. Nobody ever got picked up like me. All these people here who get picked up and then they come back and they go to their school's principals and they're crying. So I can't have full disclosure abilities now. I can't. I just gotta flash. I'm not gonna tell you how it took place, the whole going from mother of all creation to mother of new creation, that period. But what I will say is, so your divine creator, William, when firstly he conceived, he hovered over the waters and he conceived the firmament from the firmament and all that jazz, and then he set up the rules but there was something before that happened. Then I was, and in your gospel, we told you that, your God created the Pleiadian orders. So that's already in your book. Now, he's also not happy with the Pleiadians. It's not just terrestrials that failed. So he's not happy at himself. And he thought that picking me up like he did and everything would be the end of it all and whatnot. Now, I had one concession, like I had to not go to a certain meridian portal zone that would connect me with Pleiadian orders. And after Lily, I saw him with her, and I went to the portal, and that's when I came back here. So, so the beings that brought me back, that's not who I scream for. That's beings that we're having problems with. Because also they didn't follow just the full divine orders. So now, I don't let people in at night, not only because I'm the Holy Grail, but because it's just not mechanical, like, the rising tides, like ebb and flow and stuff like that, like, erection, go in, then he ejaculates, resurrection, then bounces back up after power, whatever, then does it again. No, it's a different rhythm altogether. So I have tried to show you my acceptance by accepting your conditions. And lucky for me, I don't wait, I don't be in that state in the other state, because in that state, I cannot handle like a spider or a snake abuse. I will not be able to continue my mission. However, for you all to just now want to just end this whole thing, because terrestrially speaking, you are where you need to be, is not a safe endeavor, because you're not where you are to be. You're required to be. You can't place yourself where you want to be, because in the end, you did not, none of you, and Habib can attest to himself, he can tell you, I did not go above the waters, and I did not separate the firmament from the firmament, and he knows that he's playing a game in a divine symphony, like a play act, like, like a divine comedy. But he knows that power speaking, now you can't ask him, just like when they asked Jesus, tell your father to come down and remove you from the cross, he said, something abstract. Well, in my case, it's not going to be abstract. So as soon as I terminate this spider infestation all over here, that I keep doing that about, because I have so much poison, like this Cordoba bit me its whole life behind here, Crystal Cordoba Dina Tabrawi. Every time they put it here, it bites me, and I have accumulation of poison, spider poison, that is getting in the way of my brain cells, my awareness, my intelligence, my frequency of motion, my speed levels, my metabolistic levels. Because you have to remember, when you all get abused by a spider, then you all do a whole bunch of crack cocaine, you do heroin, you do acids, you fuck, you go party hard, you drink, you live. I don't do anything. All I do is I post, I download information, I write articles, I present applications, you steal them in your cocaine mode and stuff like that. Whatever I do, you're always steps ahead, and it's like I never ever matter. No matter what I do, it's never enough, because you people all call your like concierges, oh, print us a couple more copies of what she's doing, pay them my money, bring it on, and then go drive your whores in limousines, and I'm on a bicycle going paper to paper, going all the way to the library when you steal my file that I made at Staples, it's been years of like extreme humiliation for no cause. And I haven't given all the details quite yet of the whole marvel and everything else that takes place in infinity, that is the only place to be. There is no such thing here. You can't have it good. You're always going to be miserable, even if all your fake dreams come true now, and oh la la, you're all married, and then you keep duality. You don't tell the public the truth. You don't tell the public what that was, why Megan's mother calls it the flower. I think Melissa Hashim also turns into a rose, because it's Rose Hashim is the mom, or a rose, yeah, probably, or the mother turns into a rose. Rose Hashim, she's from like Israel, Jerusalem also. And that's the longest story short. So, as a matter of fact, I didn't even do the mistake with the Pleiadians. They infiltrated, they infiltrated and moved the caudalities just to trick us, William and I. So when I had to leave, it was just excruciatingly painful. It was terrible for the both of us when I had to be brought back this way. And for my daughter to stay and everything, because they couldn't send her back here because she has nothing to do with terrestrials. So they wouldn't even find anything to match her by. They would have definitely killed her if she came here with me. And he can't come for certain reasons also. There's no way he can reveal his majesty to any of you. You are not worthy. You are all thinking of yourselves. You don't give a fuck about anything, let alone you're not even curious. Every goddamn day, all I have to do is diminish my consciousness to your levels of, a Caron shot in my form, no shot in my form, Megan shot in my form, a Shafic shot in my form, a Steve shot in my form, Amber burnt everyone. Now the police car is following me because Amber is burning people in the car to say that I am in there and doing it, and that Amber jumped out all of a sudden so that another douche cop can come tell me that I was that in my mind. I'm so tired of fucking idiots. You are retards. You are honest fucking so heavy. You're just fucking drags. You're insupportable. You're so loathsome. I wish I could even begin to describe how much I detest you people. You are the opposite of progressive. You're everything behind you and your evil plans. Oh, now for the British castle, they need the most belligerent, the most meanest, and the most bitchy-assest motherfucking dude wearing a goddamn wig. Who's more fucking evil, Hardaba or Amber? That's all it's boiling down to. Because they have to take us, like, and now they say, oh, the sorority of the Queen's Majesty and how they lead the military. So, if it's Amber and it'll go fucking torch them and put a spider on them, beat them up with a snake. Of course, they're going to be retards. They're not going to be like on mission and alignment where they're highest vision versions of themselves. They're going to be a bunch of goddamn slaves. I'm not sure what the fuck you all are doing around here. And then the goddamn fucking suffers like, oh, shut to one world order. Look what you're doing. Look the fuck what you're doing. This is Aurora, Mother of New Creation.